Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to show you a new hen or chicken water, if that's what you call it, that I got, because the old one that I have and still have in the coop, they keep tipping it over. So I'm going to try something else and also try something that has a heater on it. I don't know whether I'm going to hang this or not yet. I'll just have to figure it out. The thing that I'm afraid of the most is that when I put it in there, for example, this is too close to the ground. Right? Well, this has a stand. We'll have to see how the stand works and maybe give it a test run to see if they knock it over. Because that's the problem that I'm having with the one that I have now, with the water that I have now, is that they knock it over even though there's water in it, and it ends up making a mess on the floor. And right now, thank goodness that I ended up sealing that floor really good with a rubber sealant. But right now that floor has a whole bunch of ice on it from the 3 or 4 times that they've knocked that water container over. Anyways, let me stop talking too much here. Here it looks like the lid. All right, so obviously this part right here is going to go on top of the bucket. And this here is going to be the lid that you can take off. I'm assuming that it's just going to go like this. See, and I'm hoping that they won't be able to grab this and, you know, flick it off. But we'll see. We'll just have to see what happens. This looks like the little legs. Because if you take a look at the paper, you'll see that there's little legs for a platform. And I'm assuming that this is the platform, which at the same time will heat up. So there you go. I'm just assuming this, ladies and gentlemen. I've never put this together before. These little legs, one in each corner with the little screws that it came with. Okay, simple enough. What else comes in here? And the little, what I call the little watering nipples right here. I'm assuming that you put these guys, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. That allows you, if you like to, put it up against the wall, which is a great idea. I guess the first thing we can do is probably one of the easiest things we can do, and is to put these water nipples on the unit. We'll call it the unit, right? Now these guys look like they're simple enough. I mean, basic. It looks like as soon as they press in here just a tiny bit, that they'll get a little bit of water out, and they'll have to be conditioned to do that. So we're going to go ahead and just put it on like this on one side. And there you go. It's nice and snug. Obviously, before we take it out there, we'll fill it up a little bit in here in the house and see if that leaks. And there you go. It's as easy as that. Now we're going to go ahead and obviously check this out. This is going to go in there. I have a feeling that this is going to go on here a little bit hard, meaning that you can't take it off really easy. There you go. Then this will go like that. Bam. All right, let's go ahead and put the handle on. I'm going to go like this a little bit. Give it a little tension. Boom. Here's the other one. Boom. And if you're wondering, ladies and gentlemen, I just got this on Amazon. Just go on Amazon and put in automatic chicken water. Automatic chicken water with heater. Right? Too easy. This one is the 3-gallon one, which I've noticed that they go through about, I have 12 chickens altogether. I have 10 hens now. It was what I thought was 11 hens, but it's 10 hens and 2 roosters. And they go through about a half a gallon of water a day. So keeping this about half full and just adding a half a gallon a day is really easy to do. Okay, and yes, I do put a little bit of vinegar in there, okay, because you've all told me that they like that and it's good for them. So I put about a cap full of vinegar every time that I put water in here. So now let's go ahead, grab our heater, okay, and let's go ahead and attach our legs to our heater. The legs actually come in this package here, and it's 4 of them, obviously, and it's kind of nice because it even brings a miniature screwdriver. So there's a little mini screwdriver in here. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. It almost looks like an Allen wrench. Now these legs here, I'll call them the legs, they have 3 holes. And that's if you want to put it really high, medium, or low. So if you want to put it high up off the floor, you're going to put it on that first hole. Medium, which is where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put a medium there, and then low on the floor there. I'm going to put a medium because I think that having it around here is good enough for them to bend down and drink some water with these guys being up here a little bit. You'll see what I mean here in a second. Let's go ahead and see if we can start our first little screw in there. And having finished that, ladies and gentlemen, it left us with 3 extra screws and obviously the little screwdriver. We're going to go ahead and just throw that in there in case we need it for something else. But I think that's all we're going to need. I don't see why we need any more screws. I don't see where this would take any screws. Okay, and this is if you want to hang it off the wall or something, which is I think is what we're going to do, is hang it off the wall. That way they can't get on it. I'm going to do a duo. I'm going to see if I can hang it off the wall at the same time putting it on the stand, obviously. That way it'll be sturdy from 2 sides. But that'll be inside the coop. Let's see how it looks once we've got this here up here. Nice and sturdy. We'll go ahead and it'll be like this up against the wall right there. I'll probably have to turn this around like this. Okay. And this will be up against the wall. I'll be able to go ahead and grab my cord and secure it up against the wall as well. And it should be just fine. This is noon. Right now it's about 10 minutes after 12 noon in Alaska on the 22nd of December. And here are the ladies and my 2 roosters. There's Poppy and Big Red, our new alpha. Let me go ahead and set this down and show you all what it looks like. And ladies and gentlemen, this is what it looks like. They're already starting to peck at it. So I put the heater, the coop heater, right behind it. This actually works really good. I probably might not even have to plug this in because the coop heater is right behind it. But right now they're pretty happy. I actually came in earlier today and collected my, I think they gave me 3 or 4 eggs. No, they didn't. They gave me like 6 eggs today. So I've already collected those and let's see how this works. Like I said, they're already starting to pick at it. They're like, what is that? Oh, it's got water in it. Very nice. All right. Look at all the eggs. We are good on eggs. We haven't bought eggs in a while. So the system I have here is that these eggs are the oldest. So whenever we're going to use eggs, we take off of this one and we rotate it this way. And these eggs are the newest. And you can see that we're only 3 eggs away from filling up this other 2 dozen container. So right now we're sitting at 4, roughly 5 dozen plus 1 eggs. Well, I'm headed to the bunker, ladies and gentlemen, and usually on my way to the bunker, I stop off and see how the chickens are doing, and the light should be on in there because I turned it on from the house. Let's see, and here we go. Look at them. They look pretty happy, and let's check out our water, and you see how I have my water set up. I think I already showed you this, but I think this works really well. I don't even have to plug it in. You can see that there's liquid water in there. There's no ice, and check this out. See that? So there's water coming out of it, which means there's nothing frozen. Looks like we're going to have to give them some food today. And no eggs yet. So ladies, get to work. We need some eggs, all right? We need a minimum of 6 eggs per day. If not, someone's going to end up in the pot. Look at my 2 roosters. Aren't they pretty, ladies and gentlemen? You see how big Big Red is compared to Poppy when he was standing next to him? And look at these girls. They're so nice. They're getting to the point where they kind of like let me pet them. Some of them let me pet them without moving away from me. And others are kind of like shy. Others are kind of like shy. But they're really, really nice chickens. I'm very happy that we have them.